Hello, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing good. We are going to finish our lesson 33 from last time. So you'll need to have out your green workbook, and we'll go ahead and we'll be on page 88, and we left off on 88 part 3. So if you could find part 3. And last time we had talked about how you can make a number family with the number and the E and S letters. And so we practiced that last time, and you're going to do it with me in your workbook this time, okay? So if everyone could touch A and listen, I'm going to read the sentence to you. Fran made 9 more pictures. Say the sentence. What number tells how many more or less? 9. So you're going to circle the 9, and you're going to add that as the first small number in your family. Then we're going to read the sentence without the circled number and put E and S in the family. So let's read without the circled number. Fran made more pictures. If she made more, did she end up with more or less? She ended up with more. So E is your big number and S is your small number. Good. Just like this. Okay. Touch problem B. I'll read the story. Bob lost $14. Say the sentence. Okay. Circle the number that tells how many more or less. What number did you circle? The 14. Good. So 14 is the first small number. And then let's reread the sentence without the 14. And it says, Bob lost dollars. If he lost dollars, did he end with more or less? He ended with less. So E is the small number and S is the big number. Good job. Here's what you have. Okay. Next, we're going to do some counting together, and we're going to practice adding 10 to numbers. Okay. So remember, when you're adding 10 to a 2-digit number, you're going up in the tens place. You're going to go up one number in the tens place, okay? And if you're adding 10 to a 1-digit number, well, then you're just making a teen number, right? And by putting a 1 in front of the ones number. All right, so let's practice adding 10. Listen, what's 45 plus 10? 55. So what's 10 plus 45? Also 55. What's 10 plus 75? 85. What's 10 plus 78? 88. What's 10 plus 51? 61. What's 10 plus 36? 46. What's 38 plus 10? 48. What's 15 plus 10? 25. What's 9 plus 10? 19. What's 29 plus 10? 39. And what's 10 plus 43? 53. Good job with that. Boys, for our next activity, we are going to practice saying the simple place value fact and then the new place value fact for each of these numbers. Okay? So the simple place value fact are the ones that we've been doing all year. Let's start with 48. What is the simple place value fact for 48? 40 plus 8 equals 48. Now, for the new place value fact for 48, do you remember what we need to do? We need to take away a 10 from the tens place and add the 10 to the ones place. So we could cross off the 4 and put a, if you take away a 10, what would that be? Take away the 4 and put a 3. And then we're going to add that 10 to the ones column. So if you add a 10 to that 8, what would that be? 18. So our new place value fact is 30 plus 18 equals 48. Touch the next number. What number? 75. Say the simple place value fact for 75. 70 plus 5 equals 75. Now we're going to practice coming up with the new place value fact for 75. So to create the new place value fact, we take away a 10 from the tens column, and we add the 10 to the ones column. So if you take away 10, what would that be? That's going to be a 6, representing 60. And then you're going to add the 10 here. So what's 10 and 5? 15. So say the new place value fact. 60 plus 15 equals 75. Okay? Touch the last one. What number? 92. Say the simple place value fact for 92. 90 plus 2 equals 92. And now we're going to make the new place value fact for 92. So if you take away 10, what would that be? That would be 8 tens, which is 80. And then if you add the 10 here to the ones column, what is 10 and 2 more? 12. So say the new place value fact. 80 plus 12 equals 92. Good job working. For this next part here, we are going to practice reading the statements. So remember, the big end of the sign is next to the big number, and the small end of the sign is the small number. So if it's the big end, then that is more, okay? If it's the small end, that is less. So we would read this as 7 is more than 5. Your turn. Read it. 7 is more than 5. Okay? And the next one, read this. C is more than B. Good. And this is the small side now, so it's going to be less. So what does it say? R is less than 12. Good job. I want you to find part 4 in your workbook. Touch part 4 in your workbook. And all of these families have a small number of 3. Touch A. Say the fact that starts with 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. And say the subtraction fact that goes back in the arrow. 6 minus 3 equals 3. Okay. So you're going to write this, what you're going to write for this one is the subtraction fact, okay? So write 6 minus 3 equals 3. Go ahead and touch B. So it's 4 and 3 are the small numbers. What's the big number? 7. Say the addition fact. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Now say the subtraction fact that goes back in the arrow. 7 minus 3 equals 4. And say the other subtraction fact. 7 minus 4 equals 3. So you're going to write the two subtraction facts for that one. Okay? Why don't you pause the video and write the subtraction facts for B, C, D, E, and F. And then when you're all ready, press play and we'll check the answers, okay? Okay, so we're going to go over the answers now. So if you could touch problem C, and let's read the subtraction facts, starting with the one that goes back on the arrow. So you should have 8 minus 3 equals 5, and 8 minus 5 equals 3. D, read the first subtraction fact. 9 minus 3 equals 6, and 9 minus 6 equals 3. Touch E, read the first subtraction fact. 10 minus 3 equals 7, and 10 minus 7 equals 3. Touch F, read the subtraction fact that goes back in the arrow. 11 minus 3 equals 8, and 11 minus 8 equals 3. Good job with that. Next, find part 5 in your workbook. I'm going to read these problems to you real quick. I'm going to read the directions, and then you're going to work this out as part of your independent work, okay? So, you're going to go ahead and you're going to figure out the missing number for each, all right? And then for part 6, you're going to work the addition and subtraction facts. For some of the addition facts, your answer is going to be more than one digit. So you'll need to remember to write your tens number in the tens column and your ones digit in the ones column. So go ahead now and complete your independent work, parts 5 through 10. If possible, please have a family member take a picture of your completed independent work and email it to me, so that way I can see how you're doing and I can offer you some feedback. Okay, thanks for joining me for the math lesson today. I hope you had fun and have a wonderful day. Bye.